Hey everybody, how you doing? Good. Guys, this is my first time I did an IG live with cocktails. This is super fun. It just took me a second to go get my cocktail, but I'm really excited because I'm having, this is 5 o'clock, and I'm having a little sparkling water. This is actually Topo Chico, and then a little tequila and lime and a little mint. Isn't this exciting? I'm so excited to have cocktails with you guys. And also, one of my favorite people, somebody who makes me laugh more than anybody, which is Laura Dern. You guys, how much do we love Laura Dern? Who wants to say hi to Laura? Hi, Jamila. I see you there. This is going to be so fun. Hi, Eva. Let's see. Here she is. Let's see if she's ready to have an hour. Hold on. Maybe not an hour. I don't know how long we're going to be on this, but let's have a cocktail. Hi.
Hi. I'm so excited. I'm joining.
How come when I see your face, I just get like, oh my God.
I'm so excited right now. First of all, I'm excited because you know me and you know this is like a big deal for me to even have figured out how to get on Instagram Live.
Was it really hard?
The pouring of the rosé was very easy.
Okay.
But then I realized that I had to like see your circle light up and then like press, and suddenly now here you are.
I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried.
Oh, don't think there isn't a teenager in this house who's helped me figure this out.
Oh my God. Thank goodness for our teenagers, right?
How are
Speaking of which,
my beautiful sister?
Hi. I'm good. Okay, what are you drinking?
I'm having a beautiful glass of rosé because we're getting
okay. I'm having a little sparkling water and tequila, a little mint, like our favorite restaurant where we like to go get our cocktails.
Yes.
And a little lime.
Love.
And then I have my special crunchy ice that you know I'm obsessed with.
Love. That's so beautiful. Do you have mint from your garden?
Mm-hmm. I do. It's just like going like crazy this month.
That's so beautiful. I just learned to plant tomatoes, cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
And they're growing and it's very exciting.
It's so fun to watch things actually happen.
I know.
Now we have time.
It really is. And
I have to say, I was shocked to see my roses the other day because I feel like they've been there, but I just never noticed them or had time to like enjoy them.
It's quite a time of really, you know, first of all, of finding friends in this way. So I'm so lucky to be staring at your amazing face and getting to talk to you like this, because this is what we're all doing now. We're able to connect in this, you know, transformed new normal.
How are you holding up?
I'm blessed, you know. I'm blessed that we're healthy. I'm worried about my mom, like I know you do, and other, you know, high risk family members. So I realize I always need a project. This is what I've learned about myself, because at a time that I hear others saying, with all the heartbreak and all the challenge, also through this time of quarantine, I've ... learned to knit, built a Lego, read 18 books, watched all my favorite old classic movies. And I'm like, I always have a project and I have no time, and I don't know how anybody is getting anything done. Just online school is for teenagers is just so confusing. I don't understand anything. Thank God they're here to figure it out.
Well, you know, you and I are we really bonded over the fact that we both have teenage kids and we have older parents. So I think they call it the sandwich.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just so hard because you feel upset about their disappointment. Yeah, I know your son is graduating and there's no graduation, there's no prom, there's no senior day. There's all these rituals and moments that you remember forever are not there. And look, it's not the world's biggest disappointment, but you are the mom, so you're managing all those feelings and taking care of, you know, older parents like I am too. And it's a lot. I think people are really balancing a lot out there.
And it's you know, amidst tragedy, it's a complicated relationship we all have when we are sad over the minutia, you know? So I can feel that in my son and all his friends, this like not wanting to admit there's grief around a high school graduation because they all know their blessings, but at the same time, that's their experience. Their experience is, you know, they're supposed to be having, as you said, prom and graduation and cap and gown ceremonies, and those things are not going to happen. And they have to give themselves room to feel grief over that and be entitled to that being their experience of something that they've lost. And I appreciate the sweetness in he and his friends sort of not wanting to complain at a time that there is such heartbreak, and yet that's what they're wrestling with. How's your tribe doing over there?
Oh, you know, good days, bad days. Today's a good day, so we're going to drink to that.
Let's drink to a good day. Yeah. Cheers.
Darn, so many people are talking about Big Little Lies. All the comments are coming up. But we set up a question box that we're going to answer people's questions. So,
okay.
I have some questions.
Is this the first episode of Big Little Lies season 3? Yes.
We want to do it. We're kind of waiting. We talked to Nicole. Didn't we? We FaceTimed Nicole the other day. Hi, Nick.
We did.
And,
Hi, Nick. She just texted that we've got to do another one right away.
Yes. We're trying, guys. We're trying to come up with the right story.
Yeah.
And how do we end after that cliffhanger? I mean,
I don't know. And don't ask for not a.
Somebody said, which character in Big Little Lies are you really most like?
Ooh, what do you say about yourself?
Jane, probably. I think about myself like Jane. I don't know why, because I had a kid when I was really young.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm a lot like now. But I have a filter sometimes.
But this is what we love about you. When you're filterless, it's the best. I mean, I don't know if it's my own ego that makes me say I'm nothing like Renata. But I love her so much. It's not fair that I don't want to distance myself from her, because I really do love her. And I really do fantasize that we'll do it again, because don't you miss those characters? We're so lucky. They're just the best characters. So
I do. I really miss them, and I miss seeing you at work every day.
I miss seeing you at work every day. Oh, it's the best. But
somebody asked me what my favorite Laura Dern movie is.
Ooh.
And so they asked what my favorite Laura Dern movie is, and they asked you what your favorite Reese Witherspoon movie is. And I would have to say, one of my favorite characters you ever played was Amy on Enlightened. We didn't know each other then at all, and I would just watch. It was like every week I had to sit down and had to watch Enlightened, because if people haven't seen it, Enlightened, the first episode is literally a master class of acting. Comedy. You have the greatest mental breakdown I've ever seen an actor have on film.
Well, and the writing
is
insane. Mike White's writing
when you open the elevator with your bare hands, there's nothing better. I just fall over. It's so funny.
It is so fun. I mean, if for people who haven't seen it, it's not only funny and incredibly relatable, but maybe more relatable than ever. I feel like it was almost ahead of its time. I feel like so many of us feel like we're Amy in our various ways. And I got to work with my beautiful mama, who's like another mom to you at this point.
I just called her to talk to her the other day, and she talked for 45 minutes about working with Martin Scorsese. And it was like I got a Hollywood history lesson in 45 minutes.
That's the best. That's another thing we've done. We've had our group FaceTimes with our mothers together because our moms have become really good friends, which is so lucky. So
do you talk to your mom every day?
Yeah. Actually, right now, a number of times a day. What about you and Grandma Betty?
We talk every day. Well, we text each other every day, and then we do a Zoom call probably 3 times a week. And I love seeing her face, and she just makes me laugh because she just laughs all day. I mean,
all day.
She is so funny. And then also she laughs at all my dumb jokes. So it just makes me so happy.
And my mom is busier than me. So the part of me that said I always need a project, my mom's got like 150 projects.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's doing everything. She's saving the world. We're working on an environmental project. We're going to save California from pesticides, Reese. We're teaching the world about organic agriculture. We're making sure Ellery's taken care of for his graduation. I got to call Reese and Grandma Betty because we've got to figure out what to do. I mean, she's been through this before, Laura. You know, with Ava, we got to really make sure Ellery's taken care of. And then, but then by about 3 p.m, she's like, "Did you get that funny video I emailed you?" I'm like, "You mean the group?"
Yes.
She's like, "No, I emailed."
Is your mom? I wonder if everybody out there, their mom and their dad are sending them weird videos from Facebook.
Oh yeah, she's like, "I sent you the funny guy on the computer." And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, Ellery and Jaya haven't commented on it." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yes, I sent a group text. I thought they'd find it was really funny. Did you see the one about all the women making music, all the violinists, and they're outdoing each other with the hairdos?" I'm like, "No, Mom, I don't know what." So it's not only does she keep sending videos, like clearly all our parents, but I don't know where they go. She calls them emails. I think they're on group texts. And periodically my kids get them, then she gets mad that they don't respond quick enough. And so I then have to go into their online school in their room and say, "Guys, make sure you text Nana back."
I know. Even if it's a dumb duck video. I mean, honestly.
And by the way, they are making my day, every single one of them, which is another incredible lesson in this time about family and the good fortune of family is how much, and I adore my amazing mom and my incredible dad, but I totally take for granted that they're around. And I'm now loving every dumb video, every conversation. I can talk to Dad forever about the Michael Jordan documentary, or my mom.
Are you guys watching the Michael Jordan documentary? Yeah. We're watching it too.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
It's amazing.
So we're talking about that. With Mom, she's helping teach my daughter about, well, all things activism are happening in this house and all things classic movies. So she and my beautiful friend David Lynch, amazing filmmaker, both are obsessed with Jaya seeing Gene Tierney movies because they think she looks like Gene Tierney.
She does kind of look like Gene Tierney. Who is your favorite actress? Who is your favorite Hollywood actress from the 30s, 40s, 50s? Just classic actress.
Okay, well, I'm going to answer that, but forgive me because I've got to circle back to my favorite Reese Witherspoon movie.
Oh, right.
And I got to be honest, I have a lot of them, including the first time I ever saw you in a film, which you were so extraordinary. But I think Election is still, I mean, Tracy Flick, people. That's like one of the great gifts of cinema and acting of all time. There is not one moment that isn't true, and yet no one has ever been that calculated. And it is the most incredible film about politics. And it really is about a high election. Yeah, it's just incredible. But you are so hysterical and terrifying. Oh, I was just going to talk about Little Fires Everywhere, but I can't talk about the last episode in case some people have not seen it. But
that's true. That's true.
You better see it so that we can do an Instagram live where I can imitate Reese.
That's one of my favorite things is that I
think
get
what
that
she
from
said,
you, lady.
but
I stole all your good moves. You don't know that Big Little Lies was just me getting you on set so I could watch, because I'm your biggest fan, and I get to watch all of your little mannerisms, and I just copy them. Just taking all of them.
oh my God, you are so incredible in that show. It's insane. And
You better watch out. If I end up in a movie going, I will not be rich. It's going to happen. When somebody said, if Renata says, I will not be rich, what will Madeline say? She will not be, I would say, popular.
Yeah, perfect. But also what's amazing is we somehow found each other and realized that it is the same face. I mean, what do you think, Madeline's? It won't be maybe as gritted teeth, but I think a finger point will still be there, no?
It's Madeline, not Madeline.
It is Madeline. Everyone else is wrong. I'm always right. So just correct it, baby. And if you're in season 3, I ain't changing the way I say your name ever. But we have been having the best time ever watching classic movies. And so one of my
so everybody here wants, people are asking me questions, so I have to be a better moderator. So what is a classic movie that you've watched recently that you just loved?
Well, I love Barbara Stanwyck. So for those who have not seen The Lady Eve with she and Henry Fonda, that is a really fun movie to watch.
I got to rewatch that.
Oh, it's so fun. Classic screwball comedy. Did you watch the movie I asked you to watch? You did.
I did.
Should we recommend?
With the most handsome Robert De Niro. So we watched, Dern asked me to watch Midnight Run, and then I asked you to watch Defending Your Life.
Which I am obsessed. And if you guys have not seen both of those movies, get ready. They're brilliant. They're amazing.
Brilliant. So brilliant. And then to see Meryl Streep and Albert Brooks, and then Charles Grodin and Robert De Niro doing some of their greatest work, their most classic work, and so much comedy, which is, by the way, I need comedies right now. There's a lot of serious stuff going on.
Defending Your Life is so fun. I mean, when Meryl gets to say, he's like, who are you? When they're in the Past Lives Pavilion. And she goes, Prince Valiant, who are you? And he's like, dinner. Oh my God. Albert Brooks is such a genius.
He's so great. It's so fun to watch old movies. And do your kids like old movies?
They do, actually. I just showed Ellery The Godfather, so we're going to watch Godfather 2 upcoming. And I just showed them Being There, which was amazing to watch again.
That's a great movie too. My God. Being There. All of Hal Ashby's work is so incredible.
We just saw Shampoo again. Okay, this is what's hilarious. I want to show you guys a little secret. Are you ready? Instagram Live, friends. I'm putting my glasses on to be able to see the screen enough for my teenager, who clearly went on my Instagram, to be like, what is she saying for me to do that I'm doing wrong, Reese?
You're not doing anything wrong.
Oh, maybe she wants me to be more like this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right? Is that better?
Babe, you look adorable.
You look adorable.
I think you should come out with a whole line of glasses. Yeah, it's me.
No, just when I put my glasses on, all kinds of amazing things happen.
Dern really needs her glasses, guys. And do you want to tell the funny story on Big Little Lies about how you had to drive the car without your glasses? That iconic shot in the mirror of the rearview mirror, and she's not wearing her glasses, and she cannot see anything, and she's driving a car.
And our director, Jean-Marc Vallée, is in the front seat, and he needs that shot to be able to see my eyes. And our cinematographer, who's like family to us, Yves Belanger, is like laying down with a camera in the back seat. And I, through the rearview mirror, can sort of see Yves. And I'm hearing Jean-Marc, he's like, I cannot see your eyes. I cannot see your eyes. Take your glasses off. I cannot see your eyes. And I'm like, I can't see the road. We're on Highway 1, but if I do this, okay, I'm gonna do it really quick. Are you ready? Take them off. I go like this, and as I take them off, I can see Eve in the back in this little corner of the rearview mirror going, "Don't take them off.
Put your glasses back on. I'm gonna die."
Oh my God, we had the most fun doing that show.
Wait, Dern, someone just said, this is a really important question, and I really do want to hear what you have to say about this. What was it like to win an Oscar this year?
It was amazing. It was so amazing to get to be there with my mom and share that moment with her. For those who don't know, my mom, who is an incredible actor, was nominated when I was about 6, and I went with her. And then she and I both did a film that we were nominated for together, and we went to the Oscars together when I was like 22. So to go back and share that experience with her, having been there as a little girl, watching her go through that whole journey, was amazing. It was beautiful to really embrace it. You know, I don't know about you, Reese, with that experience, but as a 20-something-year-old, I think the whole time I just spent sort of apologizing for the whole experience and feeling like undeserving and that I shouldn't put any emphasis on it. And I'm just happy to be doing the work, but to really see what it meant to my parents, to see over the years what it means to independent films and the support of independent films, for a film like Parasite this year, what that meant globally, to have the world find that movie in such an incredible way. Like, you know, you get to sort of take it in and realize what it means for cinema and what it means to your family. And so it was really lovely. And the next day was my birthday, and Reese took me to lunch and for a massage.
It was really fun.
It was so
I don't think you'd slept the night before.
No, I had not slept. It was perfect.
So it was really funny. You're really, really funny when you haven't slept and you had a few cocktails, and you are just, it's one of my favorite kinds of Dern. Dern, I want you to talk a little bit about Good Deeds, All Good Deeds, which is something that you and your daughter Jaya have started, and it's such an incredible, amazing idea, and I would love to hear more about what does that mean, and what are you guys doing?
Well, Jaya is endlessly inspiring me. She has such an enormous heart and such an activist heart, as we both know, and always has. I mean, since at 7, 8 years old during the BP oil spill, she was researching and figuring out how to save families of dolphin from the Gulf. And she, you know, cares deeply and is such an empath. So one thing that she really pointed out, we were having one of these, you know, FaceTime calls with friends, and we were talking about wanting to make a difference at such a heartbreaking time. And Jaya pointed out that for teenagers and children around the world, they're aware of everything we are. And
right.
And the news is coming to them on their devices the way it is to us. And, you know, there is so much focus on the need for money, between funds and, you know, PPE and masks. And so she was pointing out the kids around the world want to feel like they can make a difference, make someone smile, and matter at a time that feels so desperate, and there's so much need and so much longing. And so she, you know, with our couple of friends, helped launch, and a couple of her dear friends around the country, All Good Deeds 2020. And the idea was just for it to be a space where someone could post a video or a photograph of themselves on Instagram of a small act of kindness they'd done that day, and tag us at All Good Deeds 2020, and we'd repost it and watch how small acts of kindness inspire and grow. And that's
amazing. So It's an Instagram handle called All Good Deeds 2020, and it's just film yourself or just take a picture of something that you're doing, a moment of kindness, you know, taking care of an older person or making soup or helping people. Someone in my house is somebody is doing a shoe drive for homeless people. And there's so many things that you can do to get engaged with the kids that they can give back in a way that's not about money, which is great.
And even like with the kids the other day, there are a couple of elderly neighbors in our neighborhood, and they just, you know, picked some flowers around our home and left them at their door, or leaving thank you notes out for delivery drivers. And I mean, obviously there's so much more to do, and it's really beautiful just to go on All Good Deeds 2020 and see particularly younger kids doing such beautiful, kind things, even for their own family. I mean, one 7-year-old posted bringing his mom breakfast, who's a school teacher with 3 kids by herself in the house, and he wanted to just make her smile and help her out while she's teaching so many other children. But it really means a lot. And it's been also beautiful. Jaya has said, watching, you know, other kids and teens connect from all over the world, having the same experience, which is the devastating but remarkable moment in our history at this moment, is that everyone is having this collective experience, and if anything can grow empathy, you know. Hopefully from this time it will consider that as an outpouring of connection and love for each other.
Well, that's part of what you and I love to do. At Christmas, we did a whole really fun thing where we had a race with the kids, and we went around Target and did essential needs bags of shampoo and conditioner and soap and gift cards. And then we had this whole fun day where we just packed stuff up and took it down to women's shelters, which was amazing. So it's really fun to get involved with the kids and do fun and make it fun, you know. Dern, you're freezing. I don't know what, but at least you're freezing on a smile, which is great. Because half the time I'm freezing and I'm like, you know, the picture gets really. Patch her back in. Let me just try it one more time. I know Laura left, guys. Should we get her back? Laura Dern. Let's get her on here. Okay, Dern. Coming for you, Dern. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi so messed up. Guys, did you ever think like your Wi-Fi would be so messed up? You'd have to worry about it so much. Well, let's see. There she is. Okay.
There
you are.
Woohoo! My tech.
Hi, Jaya.
Thank you, Jaya.
Live video passed.
Something happened. We disappeared.
Okay, I need to know, like, we're going to do a little lightning round. I'm going to ask you really quick questions before we wrap it up.
Can I ask them back to you, or different ones, or what?
Sure, you can. If you want to. Okay, what is your quarantine? Well, first of all, somebody really wants to know what it was like to work with Saoirse and Timothée. Is it Timothy or Timothée?
Well,
Chalamet.
We call.
Please explain this to me. Somebody told me the other day I was saying it totally wrong, and his name is Timothée.
Timothée is proper pronunciation, but Timmy is what we call him.
Okay, you call him Timmy. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like to work with these incredible young actors?
They're amazing. They are so incredible, and both of them are just extraordinary and totally game and available and trying everything and fearless. And much like my buddy on this Instagram live, you know, you have the time of your life because you're at play with people who will go wherever, anywhere.
I will say our work is a lot about keeping that childish play feeling. Like you and I would spend so much time just like dreaming up funny comments and funny lines, and we would go out for drinks and have pizza with everybody.
Oh, it was
so fun.
It was amazing. Yeah, but Little Women was a beautiful
helicopters today for some reason.
Oh.
I'm outside. I don't know why.
So,
okay. So people want to know what we're drinking.
Oh, okay. I'm having rosé.
And I'm having soda and tequila, lime, and mint.
Which is a drink that we would often at the end of a work week have together after Big Little Lies. Right. With our cohorts.
I do miss Zoe and Shay and Meryl and
Hey, have you talked to them? I mean, we've talked to Nicole. I actually just reached out to Meryl and I texted both the girls. Shay and I attempted a FaceTime the other day and just both had such
How did that go?
We couldn't reach.
Doesn't she have she has a new puppy, right?
She has a new puppy, yeah. But how's Zoe? Have you talked to her?
Yeah, I FaceTime with Zoe. She's in London and she's doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah, I miss everybody.
I do too, and our goddess Meryl Streep.
Who is just like our Northern Star, our biggest dream. Weren't you so nervous working with her? I was so nervous.
I was so scared.
I had to throw an ice cream cone at her.
I thought you were going to say, and then I had to work, and then I worked with Ice Cube. I thought you were going to say, and then I worked with Ice Cube, which was even scarier. He's supposed to be
I wish Ice Cube. Ice Cube should be in Big Little Lies 3.
Hello, obviously. There's no question. And such a good act.
Yeah.
All right.
It would be really fun to hear who out there, who do you guys want to be in Big Little Lies 3? That might be
Who would be your dream new character to arrive in the world of the Monterey Five?
I mean, I'm always hoping for J-Lo to show up just because I really enjoy some J-Lo.
Come on, J-Lo. Do we tell while we're waiting for their responses, do we tell them?
Oh, somebody said Julia Roberts, Frances Conroy, Brad Pitt.
Nice.
Amy Adams.
Oh,
these are all amazing ideas.
It's going to be a huge cast, and it's going to be so exciting.
Jennifer Lawrence, Sandra Bullock.
Amazing ideas.
Alyssa Milano, Gwyneth.
I love it.
These are all amazing ideas. Hi from Brazil. There's so many people from Brazil. Dern, do you know that people in Brazil love you?
Hi, Brazil.
Have you been to Brazil?
I love Brazil. Have you been?
I've been to Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. And I have to say, when I went to Rio de Janeiro, I was so lucky to go there. And I stayed in this beautiful hotel. And I remember walking up and walking onto the roof and seeing the Cristo statue and seeing the beach on Ipanema and saying, I don't know why this is I belong here. I love this place. Something deep inside myself was like, I belong in Brazil.
Me too. And the South, that's where I haven't gone enough, to the falls and just experiencing the whole country. I so want to do that. I can't wait.
So maybe that's somewhere we could go when the quarantine's over.
I love that idea. Should we tell them what we did for fun for your birthday?
Oh, yeah, we should tell them. Okay, you guys, Dern gave me the greatest gift for my birthday on March 22nd. It was the very beginning of quarantine, and I only had one thing that I wanted. And you can tell them what it is.
She wanted us to reenact, yes, it's true, a scene from Dynasty.
That's right, a scene from Dynasty. And who did you play? You were Alexis.
Well,
right.
I wasn't Crystal.
No, you weren't Crystal. I was Crystal. Hold on, did you forget your character's name? Alexis Carrington.
Oh my God.
Those were Joan Collins.
So amazing. And the most fun thing was we just started watching clips of the two of them like crazy to figure out what we could reenact in our quarantine, social distanced world. And our teenagers were our crew. They were amazing.
Yes. Our teenagers filmed it, did the music, and edited it.
Yeah, they did an amazing
Maybe one day we'll let people see it.
Maybe one day.
What do you think? What do you
best
think?
time ever. I think it's worth it.
We did our own hair and makeup.
It was so fun. Oh my God.
It was so fun. Oh my God.
We're all.
You are my favorite person to improv with. You always make me laugh. You always make me laugh. It's really, really fun.
We make each other laugh so much. And the great gift of getting to work together, you guys, is even if no one else ever sees it. I mean, especially on Big Little Lies, we just got to try stuff all the time. And we would just, you know.
Hey man, we think it's funny.
We make each other laugh so much. And even if honestly we're making each other laugh so that then we go back to what was scripted for us and it becomes more cohesive and better. Oh my God, just the time of my life to get to be at play with Ms. Witherspoon.
Okay, I'm going to give you 3 questions. These are the last 3 questions. Then I'm gonna go
make dinner.
Get dinner started.
I'm gonna make my recipe you gave me for the crock pot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. I love a crock pot. I can't tell you. I should do a crock pot cookbook.
You should. It's the greatest thing that ever happened. The crock pot. Let's be clear. Oh my.
Thank you. I feel so seen.
Yeah.
I feel real seen. Okay. Your favorite show during quarantine?
Well, Tiger King.
I mean, Tiger King. You and I talked about that for 3 hours.
3 hours. The Michael Jordan doc we're starting now. And now Ellery is watching, so I'm re-watching Sopranos.
Sopranos. I gotta watch that. I have to be honest, I've never watched it.
Nothing really can top the shock, the emotion, and the complexity on this eve of Mother's Day approaching of what it means to be a mother and the terror of what it means to be a mother than Little Fires. Oh my God, I loved it. And Jaya and I went crazy. And as Reese can tell you, I just texted throughout the show all the time. Jaya's like, why are you making me pop in? I was like, I have to ask Reese, what is happening right now? And she wouldn't anything, you guys. I was like, I don't care. You are telling me. She wouldn't tell me a thing. I was like, isn't there a link for the next episode? I'm not waiting. She's like, oh yeah, you're waiting. Anyway, so that.
Okay, your next thing is.
What about you? Is there something other than those?
Well, I watched, Tiger King, of course. And then Unorthodox, I thought was amazing on Netflix.
We're loving.
And y'all, do you know what is so funny and cute and adorable? Well, it's not even cute and adorable. That makes it sound like it's not as funny as it is. But Never Have I Ever, the Mindy Kaling show on Netflix, is so good.
Well, because she's so brilliant. I can't wait.
She's so, and her writing partner Lang, and it is so funny. And the main girl is a girl they found on a search across the country. She's so funny. And I have to tell you, I was like watching it and I'm like, I'm not in high school. Why am I so into this show? But it was fabulous. It reminded me of like a John Hughes comedy, but it has 3 girls in it and it's really cute. And it reminded me of high school and it was really adorable.
Oh, and that actress in Unorthodox too. My God, she's so wonderful.
The actress in Unorthodox is so unbelievably talented, and her voice, and speaking multiple languages.
But also,
it was so good.
Young actors in your show are incredible in Little Fires.
I know, aren't they amazing? I know. I feel so good. Those actresses on Little Fires were so incredible. The young people.
Sweet Jade, who I worked with too, I love so much. Is the perfect.
Yeah, Jade Pettyjohn is amazing.
All of them are just incredible. So what are our other questions?
Okay, what's your favorite quarantine cocktail?
Well, as Reese can tell you, I like Renata. I pretty much drink wine. That's it my whole life. I've never had cocktails, guys. But I have to
Really?
admit, for the first time in my life, true, I have had tequila, and it is as wonderful as everyone says.
It's pretty great.
I didn't know. I think I was scared of it because I did a movie in Mexico called Fat Man and Little Boy when I was 18. And I saw a worm in somebody's tequila. I was like, these people are crazy. I'm never going to drink tequila. And that was,
Tequila, guys.
yeah, I always said no. And then I was sent
Somebody said tequila makes your clothes fall off. Have you heard that country song? Tequila. Well, somebody said on here, tequila makes your clothes fall off. It's a country song. Tequila makes your, I'm saying Tamila, not tequila. Because I've had a tequila.
And of course I would discover tequila then during quarantine, which maybe is better or not. I'm not sure yet. The verdict's out.
Okay, my last question is, you've worked with so many people, but is there anybody you haven't worked with that you would just love to work with?
So, question for you as I'm thinking of my answer. Who's yours?
There's so many people I haven't worked with. I haven't worked with George Clooney. I haven't worked with Brad Pitt. I haven't worked with Matt Damon. I haven't worked with Will Smith. I haven't worked with Jamie Foxx, who I think is one of the most talented people in our business.
Jericho.
There's so many people that I would love to work, and so many directors, of course. But I'm just thinking of like people that people would know.
I know. I worked with the Coen brothers, which has always been a dream, just because.
I haven't worked with the Coen brothers either. That would be such a dream.
Oh my God! But actors, I mean, like you said, there are so many. Since we brought up,
well, you know how I feel about Joe Pesci too. You know how I'm obsessed I am with Joe Pesci.
I know. God, you were so sweet and beautiful with him. We got to have an amazing night at the New York Film Critics. And
that was really nice.
Tell him how much you loved his acting. He's so incredible. I always dream up the actors I didn't get to work with, who are our legends who've passed. So I'm on that train right now because I was watching my godmother Shelley Winters and Simone Signoret. My daughter and I watched her in a movie. My daughter, who, let's see if she becomes an actor, but she was talking about it with great passion last night. And I was, for the first time, having that dream of, wow, like I worked with my mom. Imagine one day if I get to work with my daughter. It would be cool. Or the three of us could work together. So
I would love that.
That's a dream, right? Our relatives. I want to watch you work with my mom.
Oh, I would love to work with your mother.
That, I mean, by the way, Diane Ladd is more Reese's mom than my mom is my mom. Honestly. You guys are just so mother-daughter. It would be just such an amazing, delicious thing to see.
People are saying Catherine O'Hara. People are saying Tom Hanks.
I mean,
Leonardo DiCaprio. I know you know Leo really well because you're both so invested in the environment and so many incredible causes to help the environment.
And he's been an amazing guide, I have to say, as has been Governor Newsom, who's been such a leader in this time, hasn't he? I mean, just
I agree.
Really incredible for California through such challenge, and our mayor as well. But Leo's been an incredible guide to me as I've been learning to navigate how we can support California and being such a leader agriculturally, but also in a way that heals the soil and protects its people and its farmers and farm workers. Because we have to figure out a different way to do it that's safe and healthy for people too. And he's doing such an amazing thing with this all-in challenge. That's
oh, I know.
Incredible.
And so you have an all-in challenge that's up for bid.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell people a little bit about that?
Yeah, my all-in challenge is to invite people when the Academy, when the quarantine lifts, we have the museum. That's the Museum of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences that is opening in Los Angeles next door to the LA County Museum. And it's going to be incredible. And we've been working on it for quite a while in the Academy. It's going to be such an incredible gift. Architecturally, it was designed by Renzo Piano, one of our greatest architects of all time. But it's going to be filled with every archive, every dream, with great diversity, really telling the story of the history of cinema, of Hollywood cinema, the outliers, foreign cinema. I believe a very special costume of someone's has been donated, perhaps.
That's correct.
From a classic and iconic character. Do you want to share anything about that?
I don't know if it's really going to make the list, the cut, but I did donate some of my Legally Blonde costumes to the museum.
They're incredible.
I hope they're there.
Oh, they're there. And you've been such a supporter of the museum, and it's going to be amazing.
I think it's so incredible what you're doing with the museum, and that in Los Angeles, you guys, you get to come to Los Angeles, hang out with Laura Dern, go look at this incredible museum that's the history of filmmaking, and have her tell you all the stories. I'm going to bid on it right now.
Walk around with me and the curators and see everything as we're really putting it up into place. And then be my date as we go to the VIP pre-opening. And it will be really, hopefully really special. And then I challenged my buddy Eddie Vedder, and he and Pearl Jam, the entire band, have offered an amazing challenge. So for Pearl Jam fans, oh my God. I called him up after he posted the challenge. I was like, well, I mean, now I got to get that challenge. Does it make sense that I challenged you to challenge to then have me buy it? But I think it works. But everyone just go on, $10, $20, whatever you can afford to feed America, support No Kid Hungry. It's just an amazing, amazing feat that they've pulled off, and they're raising so much money. The challenges are pretty exciting. The first one, which when you ask, like, who would we want to work with, was Leo and Robert De Niro offering a role in Martin Scorsese's next movie.
I mean, how do you beat that?
I was like, I want to work with Scorsese. So I may have, put in my efforts to try to get that. I mean, honestly, I hope. I'm praying. Fingers crossed.
I think it's so great. Well, Dern, I love you so much.
Love you. I'm so happy to see you like this. I'm so happy to talk to everybody today. I pray that everyone is safe and well. And I know we're all, making very safe choices so that we can protect each other and everyone. And hopefully, if there's any way to make it easier for our extraordinary first responders, our amazing, amazing doctors and nurses and healthcare providers who are just on the front lines of saving lives right now. We are so blessed to see all these incredible essential workers risking all to help and protect us all. It's been a remarkable thing to see. So much love while we all stay at home and follow the rules. And, if I can get to have a smile put on my face by getting to see your amazing face and get to say hi and connect with all of you, then I'm very, very lucky today. So thank you.
Well, I love you so much. You always make me so happy. And I'll see you soon. I'll call you later.
Call me later. Love you.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye, beauty.